Alrighty. But so Banana, are you aware of what the Chase Bank glitch is? Or- it was like they're effectively committing like check fraud. So like yeah. So they write bad checks to themselves, and then like hold on, and then they pull the money out before they like they pull it out before the bank's like, wait a minute, this ain't real. Well, hold on. Generally a day. All right. Yeah. 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 More or less. Here, I'm gonna share my like screen on my There we go. All right. Banana, you see my what I'm seeing? Yeah. So pretty much, you see this image right here? Like, yeah. So like, here's the thing, right? I don't know how like I don't know how real this is because like, do you know how much most banks have on hand? Max. That's like max. Most banks don't have like a shit ton of fucking money, right? They got like where maybe, but well, here's the thing, right? If you look down here, you see this negative $7,723.46. This that's what I'm saying is this has to imply that it's like totally different, like individual transactions, yeah. And so I mean, first off, you're fucked, right? Like, because like you want to know what these people don't understand? Your social security, your fucking full legal name, your address is all on this stuff. Like, eh, exactly. So like they have to know who you are in order to give you money. So they have your ass. Like they have you dead to rights. And like most ATMs and stuff. You know what they all have? They all have cameras. I've never seen an ATF, yes, ATM that does not have a camera. I know I can't find any either, so I'm genuinely curious if someone like Chase or like TikTok themselves or YouTube themselves like deleted those videos. You know, like do you want to know where I think this whole thing came from? I think this all started from like this one video where these guys they were using like fake like movie money, and they did like a skit where they like pretended to put like write a bad check, and then pull out like upon thousands of dollars. And if you look closely in the video, it said like for motion production only, which is what a lot of them say. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're like scrubbing all this stuff, because like I mean you're effectively committing like you are actually committing a crime with this. Yeah. So the crime they committed is they are in violation of USC oh sorry 18 USC 1344, which is 1344 makes it a federal crime to defraud a bank or participate in a scheme to defraud regarding the accounts of a financial institution. Bank fraud can be, I know what bank fraud is, but like, here's the thing, right? I know. Oh, so all right, they may not be fined more than $1 million. So $1 million is a cap you can be fined, or imprisoned for no more than 30 years. So the max you can get is 30 years. Any questions? Oh yeah. Eh, no, but here's the thing. They could at least have the flimsy like argument that, hey, it wasn't me. I mean, this you in this video right here. Yeah, I know, but it's like, and then there's that. It's like, but someone could have at least said, oh, somebody gave me this to check. I mean, okay, that's a shitty like excuse too. But what I'm saying though is you are like removing all doubt in anybody's mind that your ass is guilty as shit. Like, you know what I mean? But I feel like a lot of these videos are fake because most banks will give you like a few days hold if in order for you to like pull like that amount of money out. Like, I genuinely don't think a lot of these are real. Like, cause like, let's see. Yeah. So you see this video right here, like, uh, yeah, like, yes, yeah. It's like it reminded me of like, free GTA money, infinite GTA money glitch. I mean, like, here's the thing, right? How many kids do you think that grew, or like, how many people do you think that fell for those glitches as a kid and got their fucking account stolen? Were like, wait a second, wait a minute, something ain't right, you know? Cause like, yeah, I mean, it's literally just fucking bank fraud. Yeah, it's just check fraud. But the thing is, what I think I find hilarious about it is, do you know what's gonna happen to your ass if, even if the feds don't like come in and give you a reach around, right? If they, not only that, but like your credit will go down, like, to fucking like, to the point where your ass will either never have like, if you don't have any established credit, you will have like no fucking credit ever in your life. And if you do have established credit, the only thing you'll ever be able to get from a fucking car dealership is get the fuck off the lot. All right, like, I mean, I feel like people who think that these scams will work already will don't have any prospects of buying a house. I don't know about like arrested, but you see that video of those guys that was just on the car, like these guys right there. Like, all right, yeah, yeah, these guys right here. No, this is a skit. This is a skit. Like they didn't actually like fucking commit wire fraud here. If you, I saw the original video, right? And it had like like movie purposes or shit like that. Like so like in order for you to not have the Secret Service come in and give you a reach around, you know, you got like if you're making movie money, you got to make sure that it's obvious that it's real. It's not real money. Like you have to write that, hey, this is for like movie productions on like every bill. Um, I forget which movie it was, but there was a movie where the uh the dollar bills were so good looking, like the $100 bills were actually so legitimate looking. Some of the extras like decided to steal the money and spend it, and the Secret Service came within like 3 days and just said, "Hey, if you guys ever make that fucking like movie money look that good ever again, we're sending you all to prison." And like to me, that's like kind of wild, but if but the and so like well, but anyway. Okay, so like in a in a way, I kind of do this, but not like illegally, if that makes sense. Clear? 2, maybe 3 days. Yeah. So like, for example, right? I kind of do this, but not illegally, if that makes sense. So like, I get paid the same 2 days every month. All right. So when the bank receives a check, like in through the direct deposit system, saying, "Hey, this Vex fella, he's getting $1,500, right?" Well, so it takes about if I look at the banking app, it'll say pending, not that it went through, right? But I still spend that money anyway, but that's because I fucking know that it's not fraudulent, you know? So like I'm spending money that I do but don't have, if that makes sense. So like the bank hasn't cleared it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's actually coming in. That's the difference. Whereas these guys, they're like actually writing their own checks. So it's like, and like, if you don't know, there's in most states there's a state level crime and a federal level crime for bank fraud or check fraud. There, more than likely, maybe depends on how many people actually did this. Yeah, see, these aren't like real dollars. You see this right here? Yeah, yeah. So it's not real money. That's what I'm saying. That like, and like this is an actual like TikTok video, I think, like that someone made. But if you look, it literally says for motion picture use only. Well, that's like the legal definition of like money is legal tender. So it's like Just one of those things. But but no, and like I actually lived in an apartment complex where somebody dropped like a couple of those like movie $100 bills. No, no, like surprisingly, like I told the apartment manager about it, and he said, yeah, we found some other people reported and brought it in, and they're for movies. And you know what the thing is? I didn't actually touch any of the money. No, no, I didn't know that it was like like movie money. I thought it was something totally different. No, I thought it was not a feds thing, but like a different kind of trap. So there's an actual thing that sometimes happens where people will put money on the ground laced with fentanyl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. Some people are just fucking weird. But like, so like I heard in my from my in a couple of my friend circles, right, that people will put like fentanyl laced dollar bills on the ground and have people pick it up and then they just fucking plop over. What the fuck? Oh, you want to know why I also know this shit is fake? Have you ever heard of the U.S. Patriot Act? Yeah, so the Patriot Act uh, makes it so any amount of money over like $1,000 or so. Hold on. I don't think so. Bank hold. I can't find it, but anyway. So like with the Patriot Act, they actually make it so if you pull out a certain amount of money that it gets like in a single day, it gets flagged or just straight up declined. And it's like $1,000 to $5,000, I believe. So I don't think there's any way that that this is like a genuine thing that's actually going on. I think most people are trying it and just kind of getting cock blocked. But even like trying it, like even writing a bad check and even attempting to like check like cash it in is actually the crime itself. Well, here's the thing: it just gets views. And a lot of these people, they're just content creators that are just trying to ride the clout train. And you know what else is suspicious? So like most people when they get paid, right? They only get really paid like let's say like $2,000 to $3,000 per pay period. So it's gonna be like really, really suspicious if some guy, like average guy, just goes from like $1,000 to $2,000 a month, or like per pay period, or maybe three, who knows, right? To just jump to fucking 7,000 to 3,100 or $31,000. You know what I mean? Like, if my fucking bank saw that my bank account just decided to jump to $31,000, you want to know what would happen? My ass is probably gonna get frozen. I'm just saying that right now. This would not happen for a multitude of reasons. Between the Patriot Act, between just how banks work, where they generally just don't even fucking clear the money. So it's like I don't think this is. I don't think this is real. Like this, I don't know how many people really did this. Yeah, I doubt it, but it's we're gonna pretend that this is real, right? We don't know if this really is real. He might just be shitposting as well, just for views as well, because that's just how this shit is. But regardless, if they did, Mhm. I know you generally need to tell like ahead to the bank so that way they can actually prepare the money because like most banks don't have like I don't even think most banks have 100,000 on hand. They have like 30 at most on a regular day. So you have to like actually tell them, "Hey, I'm gonna I'm gonna go and withdraw $300,000 next week." Next week's probably too soon, but well, like what I'm saying is, like you gotta tell the bank that you're gonna do that, and you're probably gonna have to clear with some other people too. If I had to guess, I'm not 100% sure because I don't know much about like federal banking laws, and like the thing is right is like the banks are insured by the federal government, and like any crime that happens in a bank is actually investigated by the FBI. Have you ever? I know you wouldn't see this, but like in the U.S., if you go into a bank, you'll generally see signs that make it so it's like, hey, it's a federal crime to rob this place. If you fucking try that shit, the FBI are gonna come in with some latex gloves and give you the old reach around. All right, that's what's gonna happen. And guess what? People don't understand that. Like, do you know why the federal system has like such a high conviction rate compared to like this local and state system? No, no, fuck no, no. Federal system doesn't want shit done. No, it's because the fact that like the feds, they won't even come after you unless they know already that they have your ass. Like, it's one of those things of if it's a washy looking case, the feds generally. I'm not saying they won't, but it's kind of like they just won't come after you unless they already know you did it. So like, well, eh, 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 well, here's the thing. It's actually a lot harder to sue the feds than the local cops anyway, by a lot. No, so like federal cops actually have like way more rights than like local cops and state cops. If you don't know. Uh, Obama's on the train. No. Oh god. No, but But anyway, back to what I was saying though, like this right here though, it's like, yeah, because there's a federal statute and state statutes. The federal one is what I'm going over today simply because I don't want to fucking tell people like what state I live in just by fucking shouting out. Because like I don't know how every state does it, but it's like, for my state it's like the state initials and then the statute number. So like 63-11-30, which is our state's DUI code. Damn. Wait. Ruby Ridge! No! That's the problem. Oh no. See. Oh, you want to know? Oh no. Oh no. I am in Ruby Ridge.
What were
Uh,
you doing there?
basically, I am not doing anything with I'm not starting a compound in Ruby Ridge with my family. And running
Wait
for
a second. Wait a second, Vex. Your
what?
character's a cop. Your character's a cop. What the fuck was your character doing at Ruby Ridge?
I was not the I mean, not Secret Service. I was not the FBI HRT sniper that shot an innocent woman and got away with it, and then would do it later 10 years, or not even 10 years, a couple of years later at Waco, Texas, and shoot children and women and burn them alive. I would never do that.
Designated child shooting designated child shooting sniper.
No, are you familiar with that guy?
I know isn't that like a conspiracy theory
No, that's not
though
a
or
conspiracy
something?
theory. That's a real thing that happened.
He sh- oh so he oh so he shot both of them. Okay.
Yeah, so the same
Designated child
sniper.
shooting
Yeah,
sniper.
so the same sniper that shot we Randy Weaver's wife while she was holding their like infant daughter.
It looked like a gun. It looked like a gun, guys. It looked like a gun.
They,
Trust me. Trust me, it looked like a gun.
like he's also the guy that was actually also at Waco. And if you don't know, Waco burned down. Like
Yeah, I
Waco.
know. I know Waco burned down.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
cooked people alive.
Yeah, pretty
It,
much.
isn't there a picture with the ATF guy posing with a dead
Yes.
baby?
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that was the guy that they were trying to have installed for for the head of the ATF a few years ago. I forget what his name. Chipman or something like that.
Dude, people are gonna fucking. You guys remember like the horrific war crimes Japan did, and everyone's
Yeah,
like, putting babies on fucking skewers is horrible. And then you see in the '90s, fucking they're posing with burnt, charred baby skin, like it
like
was a fucking barbecue fish.
do you remember when like the Japanese would like vivisect people? Like,
Yes,
yeah, they just cut
I
you
remember
apart
it
while you
because
were
I was
alive and
there.
conscious. Ah, so it was you who did it, Doctor Banana.
Yeah.
Damn, Doctor Banana is a war criminal confirmed. But anyway, so it's like fucking. I like how we went from morons committing check fraud to talking about Waco and Ruby Ridge.
Listen, okay, the baby looked like a gun. Okay,
The baby.
and like I wish I was that guy. I wish I was that guy. Could you imagine how awesome your job would be? You get paid to like shoot at children and pregnant women.
What is this? The
I want to get
CIA?
paid to shoot at.
No, but
I want to get paid to shoot at. Well, first
no,
of
but
all,
it's
the
like
CIA would only do that overseas. Okay,
no,
CIA would
but
only do that overseas, and they would like blacklist it. They would blackbar it until like 20 years later when
20? No,
someone puts in like a
like Banana.
it,
You know, like the fucking JFK assassination documents only just recently got like unsealed.
I mean, yeah, that was like Trump or whatever. I don't know. Someone's gonna send in a FOIA request, gonna get like approved after a really long time,
Yeah, because like a
and
lot of
then
these FOIA
they're gonna
requests would be like eat shit, dog.
yeah, literally, and then they just release it. It's like yeah, so we had the CIA black site where we like just put piss rags on people's faces, and all the people who work there are living free and great lives.
Yes,
They never
indeed.
got reprimanded once.
Oh, you know what? Now that reminds me of. there was this one U.S. Army chick that used to commit a lot of war crimes and shit in like the
Yeah,
Middle East
yeah,
back in
that's
like
the
the early
one.
2000s.
That's the that's the
Yeah,
one I'm referencing.
yeah.
I
It's like,
don't know her
oh,
name.
well, what a nice
She
young
was
lady. Oh, oh. Uh,
well, the name of the prisoner place was Abu Ghraib or something, and I forgot the name of the woman who was there.
oh my
Uh
God.
oh, woman, photos, woman. Uh, Let me see if see. Yeah, it's the one with her smiling,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
I know.
She's
She's
smiling.
wearing like something on her head, like,
Yeah, yeah.
and like she's just
Wait,
smiling while
let me
she's like,
DM it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let me
That
DM it to you.
that was like,
If this is the woman, if this is the woman,
that's
she
the woman.
unironically looks.
That's the woman. Yeah.
She unironically looks demonic. And wait, posing over the body of someone of a prisoner,
I don't.
tortured to death. Listen. This guy, I don't know what he did, okay? But like this smile, this pose over a dead person is fucking unironically demonic.
I don't know. It's like, what a nice young lady. I wonder what she's famous for.
Oh wait, there's other pictures too.
Oh
There's
yeah,
other
no, I know.
pictures too. Dude,
Oh
oh my
Lord.
god, they gotta stop hiring demons in the they gotta stop hiring demons in the government, bro.
Yeah, no, that was the original image I remember. Like, it's like, oh, she's just like, she looks so like, what the fuck happened to that guy? Did he get like freeze dried? I don't think I could show this on
I don't
YouTube, but like, I think that
know.
like,
There's also one. She's
that guy.
making naked people sit like in a pyramid. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, no, no. I know. Like so, like I used to have. There's a game I used to play in video games where you could like move dead bodies, and I just call it Corpse Jenga. This bitch was actually playing Corpse Jenga, and I don't know how I feel about that. Do I? Do I? Banana, how do I feel about that? Do I feel scared, disturbed, aroused? And then a
maybe
mixture of all
maybe
three.
all three.
I think I'm feeling
Yeah,
all three.
maybe all three.
Banana. What happened to this lady? I don't even know what her fucking name is.
It says her name is Sabrina Harmon.
Sabrina Harmon. All right, all right, all right, all right. I'm gonna look that up on my other tab. No.
Dude, that
Uh,
sounds like fucking Far Cry 4 type shit, bro.
yeah. So let's see. Sabrina. Oh, she got court-martialed by the U.S. Army for prisoner abuse after the 2003 to 2004 Abu Ghraib prisoner abuse scandal, along with other soldiers in her Army Reserve unit. The 307.
After the September 11th attacks, Harmon joined the Army Reserves and was assigned to her, Cressup Town, Maryland, based 372nd
Wait,
Military Police Company.
banana.
Harmon worked for a time as an assistant manager at a Papa John's
I see
Pizza.
that. Wait a second. I just realized
Dude,
something.
the pizza must have gotten to her. The pizza must have gotten to her. It must have gotten to
See,
her.
no. Here's the thing. I like Papa John's better than like Pizza Hut, but because you're not like allowed to out Pizza the Hut. You see, you the Pizza Hut demons went and possessed her and turned her into a ruthless war criminal.
Yeah,
No,
literally.
but if you look right, this lady. If you look at the image next to military career, those people are still alive.
Yeah, the naked ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
the dude, and it's kind of crazy. She only got 6 months. See, she got 6 months, but she only served four of it.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, why can't? Okay, I'm gonna join the military. I want to do war crimes and get away with it easily.
Well, here's the thing. You're Canadian, so it actually works. See,
No, it doesn't.
yes,
Not
yes, it
not
does.
after 1993.
What happened after
After
that?
1990, until I am out of blood or bullets, I will defend what the Canadian Airborne Regiment did in Somalia in 1993.
The fuck happened in there?
So, okay, do you want to know? Okay, I'll give you like the actual story because you're streaming and not like my shitpost conspiracy story. Um, so in 1993 there was some civil unrest in Somalia, and so the Canadian government decided a good idea to deal with it would be to send in the airborne regiment over there. Um, so they had a base set up in over there in Somalia for the peacekeeping mission, and a few months into it, I think it was a few months. They caught a 16-year-old stealing. I think it was fuel. They caught a 16-year-old Somalian stealing fuel from the base. So they detained him. They recorded him, and they started torturing him to death. They tortured him to death, recorded it, and like mocked him and everything. And then they like made it into tapes and they released it to friends and family and shit for whatever reason. And they were caught because of it. And
Uh,
so they all of them were like severely punished, and it led to the fucking airborne regiment being disbanded in Canada entirely.
I'll never understand the people that commit crimes and then like record it and then give it to people. First off, stop breaking the law,
Yeah,
asshole.
I
Second off, don't fucking make any more proof
record
that you
yourself.
committed the crimes. All right.
Yeah, like
Three, don't share it with anyone.
yeah, it's genuinely fucking dude. And we just see a resurgence of that because like remember back in like I think it was like 2018 or 2019, it was like popular for people to like literally just record themselves stealing shit.
Oh my
This
god.
isn't the devious this isn't the
Oh, the
devious
devious
licks one. The
licks. Oh
devious
wait,
licks
no, that's
those
school.
they were just stealing school stuff. But
Yeah,
no,
they were.
this was like actual people stealing shit. It was the Boonk Gang or something. I think that was
Oh
called
my
Boonk
god, those
Gang.
motherfuckers. I remember them. I remember them. It was such a weird name.
Yeah, and they would like steal shit and yell "Boonk Gang" while doing it or something. I remember seeing a video where one of them like stole a $2,000 purebred like Yorkshire Terrier or something like that,
Mm.
and he recorded himself doing it or something. I don't even know what happened to that dog, man.
If I had to guess, see, you want to know what happens to most dogs that get fucking stolen?
I assume killed.
Dogfighting. Underground
Oh yeah,
dogfighting.
probably.
There was a guy I like, so I knew of a guy like in my old hometown. He would actually just have like dog fights happening.
Not based.
If I'm
That's
not
pretty
mistaken, I
cringe.
want to say he was a correctional officer. I'm not 100% sure. So that was an interesting thing.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, no, and so like around here, I want to say dogfighting is like really common.
Dog fighting is just
Or
I think it's retarded.
it is retarded, but I
Uh,
think it's more common than chicken fighting these days.
Cockfighting.
Yeah, I mean, like granted, like I don't know anybody that does that shit, like legitimately know them, because I mean, obviously, I just don't think I'd fuck with anyone that does that kind of shit, obviously. Um, but like, I hear cases of dog fighting every once in a while, and dog fucking too.
Well, if a white man steals your dog, expect dog fighting. If a white woman steals your dog, expect dog fucking.
That's so true. That's so true. Um, I was talking to a deputy who actually arrested a girl that did that and recorded it. Again, people committing crimes and recording it and then sending it out to everyone. Why do you do that? Is there is there something wrong with you? Is there
Yeah,
is there a bit
yeah,
of
there's
a
something wrong
lapse
with
in
me.
your judgment? Are you possibly not fully developed in the head? If so, you might be stupid if you record yourself committing crimes. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
like,
That just reminded me of
yeah.
another thing. Do you know what, like, in my personal experience, the most like crimes I see recorded and published.
Is it stealing
It is not stealing.
or sex crimes? Sex crimes.
No, it's not sex crimes either.
Well, it can't be murder.
Nah, no, no, no.
Um, trespassing.
No, I'm talking about like felonies.
Um, hmm. Fucking, I don't know, robberies or some shit.
No, the most common felonies I see like being committed and then recorded or live streamed is fleeing and looting from law enforcement.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Well, there's that one fucking video where the guy's like on Facebook Live, driving away from the police, and like he has a kid and a woman in the back or something.
Oh, I don't know about that, but
On the
like
Facebook
there was a
Live.
guy on Instagram, I believe. His whole like YouTube or his whole channel or like Instagram page, all it was videos of him like he had a GoPro on. I want to say he had like a Corvette or something, like a blacked out Corvette or something, and he would just all his videos were him running from different cops.
Fuck.
And it was like,
I wish I could find the video, but like he's driving and there's like a woman and baby crying in the back or something, and he's like, I got this."
he he did not get this. He died,
Yeah, straight up.
wrapped around the pole.
Probably. Like,
Yeah, I don't know what video you're
wrapped,
specifically talking about, but it might be you might be kissing some poles there, buddy. At maybe
wrapped around the pole.
maybe 70 to
Kiss the
80 miles an
pole at
hour.
100 and yeah, literally straight.
I just heard a fucking noise outside my door. What the fuck? There's some people in my apartment complex painting, but like and I want to say that's what it is, but I'm not 100% sure because it was like a really loud noise outside my like door.
It was a gunshot. Someone killed themselves right in front of your door.
No, it's not
There's
that
blood
loud.
under your door.
Trust me, I know
There's
what a
blood under your
gunshot
door.
sounds like.
There's blood under your door. There's blood under
Hey,
your
hey, hey,
door.
hey, hey, no witnesses, banana, no witnesses.
Oh no.
No, hold on. Let me put my helmet on. No, no face, no case.
No face, no case.
Yeah, have you ever seen that?
That's nice.
Or have you ever heard that? It's like one of my friends was telling me
No,
about it. Was just like no face,
I
no case.
I do know that not know, but I remember hearing a thing that was like if you wear like step one, cover yourself in plausible deniability, and it's the guy wearing a mask.
No,
You know those
but
you
I
know those cover
have.
yourself in oil memes?
Yes, 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 and the ones where he floats because oil floats on water and when it rains.
Yeah, so he's like cover yourself
Yeah,
in plausible deniability.
no, but
Commit your crime.
you know what
Police
that
can't
reminds me of?
convict you because you what does it remind you of?
There was this guy. He he covered his face in lemon juice. He because you know like
Oh
invisible
yeah.
ink, right? So he
Yeah,
committed
he
a
thought
bank robbery. Here we go against with crimes against banks. Holy shit, full circle. But it's just like an Alabama fucking family tree. But
I'm pretty sure he covered himself in
I think it was lemon
invisible
juice.
ink, not no, it wasn't lemon
Was it
juice.
not lemon
Lemon
juice?
juice is the stuff that gets no, it's the stuff that gets rid of invisible ink.
I
He
don't
just
know.
covered his face in invisible ink.
It was either lemon
He
juice or
covered his
invisible ink or whatever the fuck. But like the point is, he covered his face with whatever like he thought was like invisible like ink, and then he expected no
the
shit.
cameras to not pick him up. Yeah,
Yeah,
the cameras yeah.
it's
Dude,
oh
I
my god,
genuinely don't know. That guy is a fucking family bush, not a family tree, I swear.
it's a wreath.
Yeah, it's a fucking read. Too much cartoons will do that to you. He thought like fucking Ren and Stimpy was real life.
I mean, like holy shit, he might be like related to the Habsburgs in some way. Remember that like
You
you
know?
know that like the French like monarch that was like his chin was all fucked up
Yeah,
and he had the
yeah,
little
yeah,
paw
yeah. Heart,
guys.
heart the size of a peppercorn. I know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I
What the
know
fuck is
that.
a peppercorn?
It's Just search up a peppercorn. It's like a really
Is it
it's
is it bigger
it's where
or
pepper comes from, I
smaller than
think.
an average heart?
Very tiny.
Oh,
Do
so
you know
Jover.
black pepper? You know what black pepper is, right?
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So pepper come so it's that. His heart was the size of a bead of pepper. And like when you add pepper to your thing, that's just ground up pepper
Yeah,
because
yeah,
pepper is
yeah.
like
It's the
is
little
the size of
balls.
a bead.
Yeah, it's like a.
Yeah, his heart apparently his heart was like the size his heart was described being as big as
So
that.
what I'm hearing is he had tiny heart syndrome.
And his brain was like 90% water or something. He like I remember hearing it seeing like on the Wikipedia it was like he continued to baffle scientists for every day
How
he
are you
lived.
alive?
Every single literally they
Yeah,
were
no,
like,
no,
how the fuck
like
are you
oh, and
alive?
that reminds me. There's like a family in I want to say it's like West Virginia who are they're actually like blue on like their skin is actually like blue because of how
Oh
inbred
yeah,
they are.
yeah. It's not only that. Well, firstly, it's
I
because
think they also can't
the
speak.
the no, I don't know about the not speaking part, but basically, I know about that. A long, long time ago, I don't know how many generations back, one of them, the very first one was like born with blue skin, right?
Hmm.
And he had like it was like a blood condition that wouldn't let his like red blood cells carry enough oxygen to like fully oxygenate his body. So that's why he looks blue, right?
Mm.
And he was essentially exiled from his community or something. But he did eventually find like a woman who was willing to live with him and marry him and everything. But I think she carried the gene, but she didn't have the condition for like lack of oxygen in your blood, and so their children ended up getting the condition, um, and they had to like be super inbred. Uh, they had like tons of kids, and like their kids, married each other and shit because they couldn't, go out in society. And so eventually, you just had this like group of blue people living in the forests turn into fucking cryptids, cryptids, fucking modern day cryptid.
Oh god, it's like oh my god. That
I
that, that
wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they couldn't speak because like if you were that inbred, you're either like really retarded or you're
so
born without a vocal cord.
there's genuinely people like in West Virginia, I believe, right now that they cannot speak. They can only yelp like dogs.
What? Dude, don't fucking say that. That's I don't know why I found that so fucking funny. Can I
Like not
keep
in a
that as a
mean way, but you know how like if you accidentally like step on your dog's like tail, right? It'll yelp, and then you feel bad.
yeah?
Well, yeah. So like they just yelp like dogs.
I keep them as a pet.
No, you
Can I
can't keep
keep
the fucking
them?
inbred people as a pet.
But I want a pet.
Well, that's too damn
He
bad.
can't. He can't take care of himself.
That's what
He needs a.
that's
He
what
needs a
Chad is
family.
for.
That's what Chad is for.
Yeah, remember Chad fucking does that? That's literally his entire
No.
job.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He
that's what.
takes care of the fucking.
Yeah, that's what Chad is
I
for.
remember he was telling me. Actually, I shouldn't be saying
Yeah,
anything if
yeah.
he does
Anyway,
because I don't know if he.
there's a lot of
He was
Chads
just
out
telling
there.
me.
You
He
know.
was telling me. Yeah. He was just telling me something that happened. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah. But anyway, what the Jesus Christ? Where do we go? Like we are jumping like over topics just like how like the Venezuelan gangs are fucking jumping over the border and breaking into apartment complexes. Am I right?
Okay, I need you to explain that. That sounds hyper specific. Explain it to me.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna like Google it up real quick and then like put it over the one where you can see Venez.
That reminds me, in Ohio, right? Fucking, there are so many Haitians, right? There are so many Haitians in Ohio,
Hmm.
and like they've started like killing people's pets, and like they like kill the geese at the park and everything, and they just eat them. They like steal people's pets, kill them, and then eat them.
It's so strange.
And I know I was told that is apparently what they're doing is like a obviously like killing someone's pet is a criminal offense, but apparently killing a migrating bird is also a criminal offense.
Actually, I believe that one's actually a federal crime.
Oh shit. I don't even what the fuck is a chicken finger taco?
All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? All right, come on, stupid ass. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find my. I'm trying to find my stream tab. Please stand by, banana and one random viewer.
One random viewer, this guy's making it. Let yourself be known. Let yourself be known. He's making it. He's
All right.
making it out the hood.
We are in the hood. We are dying. We are. My fucking dog just got. Oh wait, my dog got shot by a stray round from a gang fight. All right, all right, all right. Let's full screen you
Oh
and
my god, they have a fucking it
oh, do you see it?
flames Ven Yeah, I see it. They have a fucking stranglehold on a
Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. So, l- so like this right here is suboptimal for them. I don't know. All right. So, for example, right here, it would suck to be you if you. Yeah. So when I knock on a house, right? We don't stand here. We stand here. Exactly. So when I like, for example, right, when I'm knocking on like a person's house for work, I'm standing here, reaching over and knocking. Yeah. And so like, let's say I have like a Ring doorbell camera, or I just peep through, because like I will never open my door to just anybody. Like I will obviously, and everyone, you should fucking do this too. Is if you're gonna, if you hear a knock on your door, it doesn't matter who the fuck it is, unless you're expecting like somebody to be there, and even then, I still peep through the hole. I fucking, oh my god, you know what this reminds me of? Before I moved, one day I was just sitting in my room, right? I'm just like sitting on my room cleaning a rifle. I use my rifle more than I use my room. So, anyway, also the thing is, it's very bad for you to breathe in all the fucking carbon and shit that's in the rifle. So like, what if I'm asleep? Like, if I fucking don't clean my gun before I go to bed, I'll just wake up with a fucking carbon headache. I wouldn't say it's cuddling, but anyway, back to what I was saying. So there was 3 or 4 different dudes like together that just knocked on my door one day. So like, I don't know what the fuck they were doing, but they knocked on the door and then they just waited. So what happened is originally just one dude randomly knocked on my door and I asked, hey, "Can I help you?" I shouted through the door, "Can I help you?" Cuz I'm not expecting anyone, right? So when you see a guy you've never met before wearing like a fucking hoodie and just like picking up his pants, that's not a good indicator. I do have a shotgun, but the thing is, the shotgun would not have been enough for that amount of people. I can't reliably cycle a shotgun that fast. That wouldn't really do anything. That would just give away my position. No, that's FUD lore. That's FUD lore. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that. Banana, I can fucking tell you 100%. No, that is terrible. Because if you are approaching a threat, your gun should already be ready to go, like full send ass to mouth. All right. The only thing stopping you should be your finger on the trigger, not being on the trigger, just ready to blast them. And so I ask him, shouting through the door with my 1911, like just ready to fucking go. Can I help you? He's like, and then he's like, wrong house, right? Or like, no. The first guy, I opened the door and I'm like, hey, can I help you? While my 1911, like, my right hand's behind the door, right? It's like the Hank Hill. You better have something stronger than than an umbrella. 1911 instead of 9 iron. Have a nice day, sir. Yeah, that's effectively what I was doing. You know, like in Breaking Bad, how what's his face, the old guy. Yeah, you know how Mike was basically holding a gun against the wall and he was talking to the dude, or like he was not talking but staring at the guy with his hands up behind the counter. I was basically doing that, except to this, but it's like, can I help you? He's like, oh shit, wrong house, right? First off, if you knew where you were going, you wouldn't have gotten the wrong house. You know what I mean? Second off, you knock on my door at 10 p.m. and say, wrong house? Are you like trying to test me? Because what I think it was they were going to break into my house, but they wanted to see if someone was home, kind of thing. And then, after that, what they did was the dude left, right? And then 10 to 20 minutes later, I hear a knock on my door, and there's 4 or 5 different dudes at the door, and they're all like fucking with their pants. And so at that point, I grab my patrol rifle at the time, and I'm standing like here, right? I'm standing here from behind my door shouting, "Can I help you?" through the door. And they don't answer. They just keep standing there and fucking with their pants. But I'm not opening the door at that point. You know? Yeah. So like I'm basically what? I don't think they're I can confirm they were not Venezuelan. No, they look like some fucking random ass like 20-year-old black dudes. It's just some random guys. It's like I don't know who the fuck they were. Like it was just strange because who the fuck just shows up to some random dude's house with like 4 or 5 different people? You know, like that's weird. And so and they never answered, but they didn't try coming through the door either. And I just saw them like fuck off. They were just standing around next to my car in the parking lot, and then they just went away. Yeah, cause cause like the thing is, if they were to stack up and come through, there would have been like 30 rounds ready to just go, just like on tap, just angled down. No, they were already doing this. They were already suboptimally standing here. So like, if I knew they were a threat and I had the legal right to shoot them, they would have all just been dead. But I don't know what they were doing, so I didn't shoot them. Because it's like you're like your neck hair is standing, but you can't do articulate why you can do anything yet. So you have to wait. So yeah, and so anyway, yeah, and so right here, if let's say they did that to my house when it was those 4 or 5 dudes at my house, he would have already gotten 2 rounds to the rib cage. This is in Aurora, Colorado. So Colorado, I hear, is a nice or was a nice place. Wait, what? Did you hear that? The owners, the holding company that owns those buildings are currently facing like charges in a fucking court. Here's the thing, like, so the cops confirmed that there are gang members there. Exaggerated? What the fuck? Cause interesting. I I don't I don't know what the fuck I just heard outside. Hold on. Hold on. I don't I keep hearing odd noises outside the door. Nope, we're good. It's I'm sure it's the painting guys, but it just keeps fucking weirding my ass out every time I hear it. That's true. That's so true. That's so true. No, that honestly, I'm mostly schizo because of the training I received. So true. So true. Okay, so like, yeah, so I kind of believe the claim that there's gangs taking over this place. If there's just a fucking crowd of residents that are like, yo, get these fucking people out of here. Hold on. All right, hold on. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's so strange. But it makes you wonder what the fuck is going on here. So here's the thing. I don't know about you, but I do believe that video showed this part right here. And and let me tell you something. Yeah. Like here's the thing, right? Um so the only gangs I really have to deal with out here is like I forget what they're called. Gangster disciples. No, they're a countrywide gang. And like they do all have stupid names. Like, what are you talking about? I think they're an offshoot of the Crips, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe. I don't know what these people are on about. All right, these gang members are weird. No- and you know what pisses me off? No one's gonna do anything about this, cause like a lot of okay. Here's something I learned. A lot of people are no, nothing's gonna happen. But you know what I learned? So there was this one girl I knew. All right, I asked her, why don't you have a gun? You know, I was no, no. She has no problems with guns. She's fine with guns. She's fine with me like hanging out with her with guns, right? In fact, she wouldn't mind if I took her to the shooting range and taught her how to shoot a gun. But the thing is, and here's the disconnect that I didn't realize. She said she was terrified of just the thought or like the responsibility of possibly having to kill somebody. And then I realized that the average person just doesn't have it in them. And it's an odd feeling to think and understand. Like a lot of people I like so there's like the fucking physical capabilities of like the actual like stuff had of it, but like I'm talking about like the mental capabilities. To me, it's like I don't know what it is. Yeah, and, yeah, yeah. No, I get it, and it's like it's one of those things, though. But I'm talking like she's at the point where she would much rather be the victim of a terrible crime than than defend herself, and that was weird to me. You know? Yeah, because it's like, because I mean, like Banana, you know what I've gone through, and I'm probably not gonna unload that on stream for the time being, but like, it's like I have I had no qualms about it at all. I didn't even really think about it. Not until like months later. That's kind of when it hit you. It doesn't hit you at first. You do it like you're kind of just going through the steps. No, I mean, even when you do it, you don't even understand it happened until like later on down the line is what I feel like. Because that's what it like. I didn't grasp the gravity of the situation until after it happened, like almost a month after. But yeah, yeah, not legally speaking, and they'd lose their jobs effectively, or they'd lose all credibility. And once you lose your credibility in a court of law, that's it. You're done. Well, I don't. Here's the thing: is I don't think this is like. I think what this is to me is just like people either not knowing or not wanting to know what's really happening in terms of like crime and stuff. Because like a lot of people I've noticed, they're fine with crime as long as it doesn't happen to them. That's what I've learned. Yeah, people are terrible. But like yeah, like people are fucking horrible, and like you don't truly know until you've been there. Cause like growing up, a lot of people like they're like they've been told, oh, people are good, people are kind. No, people are assholes. People will fucking try to take advantage of you and kill you if you let them. Not everyone, but like there's a lot of people out there. It is. Uh, I believe that everybody is one bad day from everyone losing their shit, and it just turns into a fucking free for all. Like, oh, I've never fucking. So, didn't he like paralyze his daughter or something? Anyway, wrap it up. No, but like, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna name, and I don't want you to name the thing either. But back in like, just because YouTube will just fucking be like, no. But do you remember like how desperate people were and how wildly people acted back around in 2020 when a certain sickness was happening? People were freaking the fuck out. Yes, people were freaking out. They were hoarding shit so they could sell it. They were like freaking out because there was no water, there was no like food or whatever, and there was nothing on the fucking like on the store shelves because everyone has the same idea and nobody is prepared. Like you have to be prepared for like any disaster. Yeah. Like, we live in North America, right? And so, because we live in North America, do you know what there's a lot of? Hurricanes! No, hurricanes! Hurricanes. There are a lot of fucking hurricanes. Alright? There was, in some states, hurricanes so bad that, like, the fucking federal government would just go door to door and steal all your shit and kick you out of your house. Yeah. No, they use the local police and the National Guard. This happened in specifically New Orleans. I don't know if Blackwater was back during, well, I think it was Katrina, but um, no. See, I think they were already. I'm pretty sure Blackwater got shut down by the time Katrina happened. Because if you don't know, Blackwater became Academy, and then Academy also dissolved. Yeah, and then Academy Defense died out. No, the thing is all, like Blackwater already was working somewhat covert, but the thing is there was just so much shit that they did wrong that like that they're just wiped from existence. But anyway, like this is just pretty much fucking racketeering if I'm not mistaken. Alright, well, okay. Hold on. Federal racketeering definition. So racketeering is any act or threat involving murder, kidnapping, gambling, arson, robbery, bribery, extortion, dealing in an obscene manner, or dealing in controlled substances or listed chemicals. So, and this is like as a group, by the way. So, in my opinion, I feel like like this would fall under RICO charges. Or not RICO, but I don't know. Yeah, racketeering influenced corrupt organizations. So if you are in an organization that is committing racketeering, the feds can come and RICO your ass. But I don't know if this one's really RICO. No. But yeah, like this is they're trying to commit extortion. Like, this video just said they're committing extortion by like having someone try to pay protection money or pay rent to these people. That's extortion. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to like talk about this without also having the like avoid. I'm trying to avoid being political while talking about this, like without any fucking thing. Because I don't fucking know what ads are. Oh, fuck if I know. Fucking it's YouTube.
Mans.
Why?
Because I want to show you the new the thumbnail for the new episode.
Just send it to me.
But okay, fine. It would be funny to make you do it on stream, but I'll send it to you.
I don't really want to open anything like on stream unless I already know what it is. Yeah, see, no, I'm not doing that.
But it's funny.
We're not about that on this channel.
Wow. Not
Yeah.
wholesome.
What do you mean
Sounds
not
like
wholesome? When have we ever been wholesome?
fair enough. We've been
I
we've been
One of my
pretty
first
unwholesome.
streams. Do you remember the fucking thing about the founding fathers of the United States, or at least one of them, and how he died?
With the whalebone in his
Yes,
penis.
yeah, that one. We are not whalesome. We are not say so. We talk about weird
Whalebone.
shit.
Let me do some whalebone sounding.
Oh god, shut the fuck up. All right, we're not doing that. Don't you get my fucking ass banned off of YouTube. I'm pretty sure I'm not safe for Twitch. I don't know. Twitch is really
You'll
weird.
have to you'll have to move over to Rumble, pal.
Jesus Christ.
You're gonna have to
What
compete.
is
You're gonna
Rumble
have to compete
anyway?
with Andrew Tate. Rumble is just another streaming alternative. I only use it because one of my favorite streamer uses it, so I have to watch him there.
Mm.
Um, and he's not even he just he's the guy who mostly trolls Cyrax and stuff.
Oh, that
I watch
guy.
him because he
Dude,
yeah.
I
So
wonder, so you said Cyrax has gotten like worse? I mean, I'm not surprised.
oh god, it's just oh this new saga, the girlfriend saga. It's something. It's
What?
something.
What do you mean the girlfriend saga?
So like late July or is it like early August, he got this girlfriend, right? Well, I put girlfriend in quotations because we're all certain that this girl is a troll, okay? And she's from Australia, and she had like an OnlyFans account and everything. And basically, uh, every, um, when he first started dating, quote unquote dating and everything, um he's he's fuck, I can't articulate myself, but she was an OnlyFans model and he was not okay with that. He's like, you gotta delete your OnlyFans and shit, right? um so she deletes it, and then a few days later she's constantly talking about like how she's struggling to make ends meet and everything, and how she isn't able to like afford like for her children and everything. And Cyrex like he's barely known these children, right? Like he's never met them in person. He's only seen like a few photos of them, or I don't even know if these children actually exist. They could be completely AI generated, and he's falling for it because he's a dumbass.
Yeah,
But
Cyrax is kind of
you know,
stupid.
he okay. These children. Okay, let's assume they do exist. He's barely known them. He's only seen a few pictures of them, right? And he so creepily says that like they're my children. Stop messing with my children. Stop messing with like my boys and everything. Didn't I show you that like get well soon video he made or
No,
something? Where
what the
let me
fuck?
get it. Let me get it.
What the
Dude,
fuck?
that video is genuinely disturbing because like
This
he speaks
sounds
in like this
disturbing.
weird babyish. He speaks in like this weird baby tone.
Alright, that's enough
And
of that
it's
shit on stream. But like, what the fuck?
I'll link it.
Okay.
He says it like he's speaking to a little kid, like I love you,
I
daddy
mean,
loves
that's
you and
so
stuff.
weird
It's
just
fucking
because of like Cyrax's history.
yeah, obviously. And he's oh yeah, there's another thing. And then there was that one time where they pretended to like get the kids taken away by like Australian CPS. Um
Can I
and
just
the only
say,
way he could get them back, yeah, what is it?
how the fuck did we end up in the timeline where Chris Chan is somehow winning?
Because people are retarded
Oh,
and
yeah, I
they
know.
think that like if they give Chris if they get like something made by Chris and they give Chris like $60, they're like, I have something made by Chris. Am I not so cool or something? But that's like saying I have something owned by Bill Cosby. Okay, you just
It
have
was a
something
shot glass.
made by Yeah.
It was I don't know. It was the glass he used to roofie someone.
It was
It was pretty
yeah,
cool.
the roofie me. He let me keep the roofie glass.
That's crazy.
He didn't let me keep my clothes. He didn't let me keep my clothes or my
I also
virginity, but
got
he
to
let
keep.
me
I don't
keep
know
the
if he had
glass.
AIDS, but I'm just gonna say he also let me keep the AIDS.
He also let me keep the AIDS. But yeah, so there was that. They tricked him into thinking Australian CPS was taking away the kids. There was another time where they tricked him into like his girlfriend pretended to have a seizure and everything, and that she's in the
What
hospital
the fuck?
dying, and he's like, he was
No, no
raging out
fucking
on
way.
stream.
No fucking
He was
way.
raging out. Yeah, no, he
No,
was
that
raging
has
out,
to be
and it
like
was
someone just fucking with Cyrax, right?
yeah, no, it is. It's
Yeah,
all
it's
like
like
a big elaborate prank. It's all a big elaborate prank. No one had a seizure, and no one's kids are
yeah,
being
no, that's
taken
what I'm
away.
saying. It's like here's my fucking like I I know Cyrax has to have like sub room temperature IQ, cause like he just
Dude, he was asked. He was set. He was told right during the whole thing where they were like, "We're gonna take your kids away if you don't listen to us." Right. One of the demands they said is like, "Okay, if you take an online IQ test, we'll let your kids go. We'll like leave your kids alone." And then and then he started freaking out and raging out
I
like,
think that's
"I don't want
funny.
to do an IQ test."
Ayo, Wyatt! Oh man, I know.
No, he doesn't speak like that.
I know he doesn't.
He says like he's really racist too. Like if you see the his rage outs and stuff, he literally says like the N word so
Jesus
casually
fucking
and
Christ.
shit.
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. Like
And but there's the seizure story gets worse though because the yeah, that night that he the supposed seizure happened, he streamed himself playing Fortnite. And he was talking about like playing Fortnite and stuff, and also he's demanding. You remember how I told you like a few minutes ago that he said she needs to get rid of the OnlyFans?
yeah.
He's he's demanding she brings back the OnlyFans. Um because he wants stuff, right? He like wants her to pay for stuff for him because he doesn't have a job or anything. Like
Cause like
I
doesn't he
remember I
stream to
think
like a very small amount of people?
he streams to a very tiny amount of people, but like every single time he makes an account, it gets reported until it's banned.
Nice.
Um, that yeah, it's good. Anyways,
So then hold on, hold
so
on. If that's the case, is all the shit about Cyrax just from the guy that keeps fucking with him?
well, no, there's plenty of other people that do it too.
Oh.
But Marty is the most like prominent. He's the most prominent.
Mm.
Um, oh, there's another time where he said okay, so this is really recent. They pretended to like have one of his girlfriend's family members like assassinated, right? And they he said they they pretended that like a piece of evidence that was left behind was a note that said WH, right? And and so Cyrex was confronting one of his trolls, William Gloryhole, right? William Gloryhole is
What
another
the fuck
guy
kind of
who
name is
messes with
that?
him. Yeah, he's also messes with him, and he gets like police body cam footage. So what he does is, um, so what he did was, fuck, I'm getting so many notifications.
Yeah.
So he was like yelling at him, telling him like, admit the truth, you killed him. And he's like, what evidence is there that like I did anything? He's like, there was a note that was left behind that said WH, that we all know stands for William Glory Hole. It's so fucking stupid.
Something tells me that should be WG. I don't know what it is. It might be because I can rub two brain cells together.
And I just can't wait to see like how far this goes. But like, I'm not gonna lie, this girlfriend saga is getting tiring because like she just constantly and constantly defends him. They literally got like a video of him jacking off with another dude, and and I think any reasonable
What?
girlfriend, fake or not, any reasonable girlfriend, fake or not, would leave her boyfriend if he was caught like masturbating with other people.
I
Like
don't know. Some women are into
and
that.
and I don't know, man. Like I said, reasonable, but
Yeah,
like
that's
she
true.
just constantly defends him. They made him go through his search history, right? And like in a single day, he fucking like, dude, there is so much like pornography in his search history. Like literal, like he would get on at like 3 p.m. and he wouldn't get off like the websites until like fucking you know 9 p.m. or something. And he does it on his main account. He doesn't go on incognito or anything. He does it on his main account.
Hey man, you gotta remember where you went so that way you can find it easily again. You know, you can't lose
Yeah.
your porn, so you gotta make
I
sure it's
remember
easy
hearing
access, bro.
something I remember hearing something about how what is it? They're allegedly he and he self-admitted saying that he masturbates like eight or nine times a day. He self-admitted that apparently, but allegedly they were like looking through his stuff. Allegedly he was working on his 15th ejaculation in a single day. His 15th.
You know, holy porn addiction, Batman.
Dude, I remember they were going through like his like text messages through with his girlfriend, right?
Hmm.
His girlfriend was like, "Are you there? I need your help. I need you. I need your help." Right? Obviously some very concerning messages, right?
Yeah.
And then he responds, "Babe?" question mark, and then another question mark. And I'm not fucking kidding. I'll send you the stream I after, but and then right after after the last time he heard from his girlfriend is she's in distress, she's
Yeah.
concerned. What does he do? What is he
He
Guess
starts
what he
gooning.
does? Guess what he
He
does?
starts gooning.
Yes, he sends her a dick pic. He sends her a dick pic.
My God.
And yeah, like
Yeah.
you honestly, I don't
Can
even
I
know what
just
goes on in
say,
this guy's head.
people who send pictures of a penis are weird and stupid.
I
All right.
mean, it can be a way to get someone, into the mood, but like, yeah, you shouldn't be doing that out of nowhere. There's a clear
There's a
set
time and a
time and
place.
place.
Yeah, there's a time and a place.
There's a time and a place,
And this is
and
not the
your
time
girlfriend
nor
going like,
place.
"I need your help." Yeah, this is no time and place. This your girlfriend saying, "I need help. I need your help."
You know,
It's not
like,
the time for you to send this dick
yeah,
pic.
that's after you help her. All right. Oh God. But Jesus Christ. You know what, Banana? I think we might have to do another fucking. We might have to hold another court session about this, man.
Maybe,
Or
maybe.
do you think we have enough new content to hold another lol cow kangaroo court?
I mean, I just did the whole uh girlfriend saga. I basically
Oh, is
condensed
that
that
everything?
down for you.
I feel like we
I mean, I
might need to,
condensed it. I
because
condensed it. There's some other things, I guess.
this isn't the court room stuff, you know. So I
Yeah,
feel
there's also the paint bucket. I guess there's the paint bucket.
I think we should save that
Um,
for the next kangaroo court.
the thing is, right? Like, we can never stream any of the content.
That's true.
I can never show you any of the clips or the videos
Yeah.
because, dude, you just watch one of the streams. He says like so many slurs so
Jesus
casually
Christ.
just because because like and there was also the whole show flashing his penis and
Oh,
everything.
I forgot about
Um,
that. He's such
dude,
a
you know
weird
his
guy.
argument. He so like when he was flashing his penis and everything, right? That was breaking like some decency code in Ohio, right?
Yeah.
You know what his argument was for why it's not illegal what he's doing? He
What?
said people do it all the time on Pornhub. People do it all the time on OnlyFans. Why can't I do it on YouTube? It's not illegal for me to do it on
There's a
YouTube.
time and a fucking place. This motherfucker doesn't understand that. What the fuck?
Dude, he's unironically like probably sub 50
You
IQ.
know
I'm
what I
not kidding.
wonder? I wonder, like,
What?
so hypothetically, this motherfucker we're gonna just pretend, because we know he doesn't. We're gonna pretend this man has parents, not parents who are together, just parents. I can
Oh no, I
imagine
can tell you his. I know. I can tell you what happened to his parents.
what happened to his
His
parents.
dad wants not. His dad was a rapist.
Oh, that's right.
His and his mom was like retarded, and she killed herself. In a house fire, and because his dad was like serving prison time for rape, he was sent to live with his grandma in Ohio because he was born in Alaska. So he's already like a little
You know,
defective
hold
being
on.
born
Can
in
I just
Alaska.
say the amount of sex crimes that happen in Alaska is terrifying.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. It's scary stuff.
Like, there's a lot of sex offenders in Alaska. Remember when we were talking about the Alaska Avenger?
Oh yeah, that guy, the guy with an ice pick.
No, he had a hammer.
Oh,
You know,
a hammer.
yeah,
Okay,
you know the meme. We used to kill people with hammers for saying shit like that.
literally.
Oh no, he didn't kill anyone though. I
But
don't
yeah,
think.
no. So yeah, like his dad was a rapist, and his mom was just
Here's a
stupid.
question.
And I'm pretty sure I don't. I'm pretty sure his grandfather was also a rapist too.
Jesus Christ!
Uh,
Don't let Cyrax anywhere near anyone. You know what? Just
no, yeah, no, like literally, we already have the Blind Billy story. I already told you about Blind
yeah,
Billy.
yeah. You know, I'm losing brain cells, banana.
Okay, so 4 p.m. So he's probably awake by now, and he's probably started gooning his
Wait,
second
so
or third
does this
goon
guy?
of the day.
Wait, when does he wake up?
Well, considering he spends all night yelling
Yeah.
at the internet to the point that his grandma unplugs the internet so he can't so he can't keep her awake with his yelling.
That's fucking
Because it
funny.
gets so bad to the point where, dude, this guy is 34 fucking years old,
Wait,
and
that's how old he
he
is?
yeah, he's like 34, living with his grandma, and he's he's living with his grandma, and he's um his grandma just dictates everything he does. Grandma buys him his clothes, grandma makes him his meals, grandma
What the
controls
fuck
the
is he gonna
internet.
do when Grandma dies?
Literally, his grandma doesn't know. She literally said he would never be able to make it on his own.
I
He
know he
could never
wouldn't.
survive on his own. He fucking, what was I saying? Yeah, she unplugs the internet. Like when he gets too rowdy and starts yelling and everything, she unplugs the internet. And then assumedly he goes down there, yells at her, and then replugs the internet. There have been like times where he like it's so funny. It's so funny. Like when he's like yelling, right? He's yelling and saying all this tough guy speak, like how he's gonna kill you and everything. And then his grandma's like, "Chance, Chance." She's yelling at him. He's like telling him to come down. It's like a little kid. It's like a mom calling for a little kid.
It's
And then
dinner
and he's like,
time.
"Ooh." No, literally, she'd be like, "It's dinner time." She's like, "Keep it down." He's like, she's like, you gotta keep it down or you need to stop. And he's like, "No, mom, I gotta do this. I gotta do this." It's so funny. It's like he wants to say all this tough guy shit, and he's treated like a little. He's a little kid. He's a little boy. He's
He's like
nothing more.
unironically, he just sounds like he never mentally matured past like 10.
I remember hearing a thing where it's like, "What's the difference between Cyrax and a 12-year-old?" He's like, a 12-year-old still has hope.
I was gonna say a 12-year-old still at least allowed around a school.
Dude, yeah, no. Yeah, like, dude, yeah, he's a boy. He's a little boy.
Yeah,
He's nothing more.
like he unironically just this just sounds like how like everyone like I knew when I was like 13 or 14 acted like.
Yeah,
You know,
playing video games,
playing video games all
playing
day,
video
just
games,
like
man.
every other fucking word is just swearing or slurs. All he does is fucking fight
Once
people,
one
try to fight people, but the moment anyone actually agrees, he just freaks the fuck out and fucks off. And that's literally
and
just how like 12 and 13-year-old kids act.
Yeah, no, his grandma makes his food, grandma cleans his clothes, grandma buys his clothes. Um, what else?
Yeah.
Grandma and he has to live with grandma. He wants to be a streamer, plays video games all day, wants to be a streamer,
Yeah.
and jerks off all day. Like, hey, if that isn't every single like when I was 12, and that was pretty much what every 12-year-old boy was doing when I was 12 too.
Yeah. Well,
I think we've had a pretty good stream,
that was
right?
a
Nearly
fun
two
stream,
hours.
you know. I think there was definitely some good clippable moments in there. Well,
We definitely we definitely like bounced a lot, but I
yeah.
feel like
But
whenever
I think that's kind of my
we like
charm.
focus, yeah,
I think my
yeah,
charm is
that's
like
true.
I'm not set on one specific topic. We start with one thing and we end up. You know, I wonder if I should do the Taliban story as a fucking YouTube short. Should I start doing YouTube shorts?
Yeah, you should
Like,
definitely.
do
You
you
need
want me
to
to
make
tell
like a
you the
little.
Taliban story, or do you want me to just save that for a short?
Save it for a short. Save
All
it
right.
for a short.
Well, hello, random third viewer. We're actually wrapping it up here. You missed
Wow, late to the party.
look. No one's coming from the party from people that are actually subscribed to me. I highly doubt that. Cause like, remember, I fucking like quit streaming for like 3 or 4 months because my computer decided to just like not like living anymore.
Die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like that really
it
threw me
got
off.
fucking.
So like, cause if you don't have like a set schedule, the algorithms like screw that guy. But so and also like no one's gonna show up if you start streaming like 4 p.m. one day and then 6 in the morning the next day, and then yeah, and it's just never consistent.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Consistency, and
consistency is
just
key.
constantly doing it. Yeah.
Cause it's like I decided I'm gonna just try to stream like every Saturday I can at the same time because like I mean
I mean, now that I'm not working,
yeah.
I guess we can be a little more consistent with
Yeah,
the
and like,
schedule.
cause like, hell, I got a fucking full-time job, and then I also have to train all the damn time too. Like, by the way, the reason I wasn't on earlier was because I was literally just training at the range.
Dude, I need a fucking job. It's not even funny
Dude,
anymore,
I
dude.
oh my god, I fucking hate it when I was just unemployed and not just sitting at home. It really messed
I
with
pay
me.
rent too. I pay rent too. So I'm just bleeding money.
Oh, so Jover, so Jover. All right.